Okay, so we're back for the final video in this three-part series of our attacks against Project Cadmus. So in this video we will see the bottom Town Hall 9 attacks, 3 stars, so starting off with Blanco against Randall. So this is a heavy hog attack, cold-blooded Go-Ho. Comes in from the north, just drops a golem and a few whiz to create funnel. Poison down for the skellies. Funnel created so he can drop his heroes. Goal here obviously is the queen. Just need to get through the town hall, which they do pretty quickly. Queen is wrapped, but she comes back inside. Queen's already dead, and King working on these pretty low level walls, so pretty not going to hold the heroes up too much. And I guess we're looking for a bomb trigger here. Hound in the CC. King's ability used. He's broken through quite a few walls. King, quite a lot of value for him. Queen's ability used as that expo gives her, no, actually expose on the golem. So he can pretty much ignore the hound while the queen is probably going to die, killing it, and starts his hog attack from southeast. A couple of giants to distract those point defences, and heavy in with the hogs, so all of his hogs are deployed. No bombs triggered at this stage. There goes one. And third hill down, one in the bag still. Another bomb, another double bomb set there, gone off in the core. Believe there's one left. Final hill goes down, probably didn't need it, but just in case. That love hound's just going to follow those hogs around, do absolutely bugger all damage on it. He doesn't obviously want that to split, because if it does split, then the pups are going to do a lot more damage than the hound will, and it's now coming over towards these whiz, so it's in danger of happening. But huge pack of hogs still up, and drops a few clean-up archers in the north. We'll fast forward it, because all it's going to be is the hound chasing the hogs around. There we go, it does split. And now there's a bit more problem, but there's, this huge pack of hogs, so it was never really in doubt. Nice 3-star Blanco. We'll go down to Marvin, who, as we said, had a 6-star war. So I guess the last 4 attacks rather, from the guys who got 6 stars. So Marvin in on Hodor, another Go-Ho. Fairly heavy on the hogs as well. So archers down to pick up a few unprotected buildings, and whiz down. No need for even a golem to create this funnel. There's no covering defense, so it's well scouted. Golems do come in now, and ops just for a jump, no wall breakers. Heroes down. King goes straight in to beat up the queen. Throws rage down as the hound comes out of CC. Opposing queen is dead. No bombs triggered again with the initial push from what I can see, but brings in the hogs. Surgical deployment, again giants to distract some of the point defense. Probably didn't need a giant there, because point defense is fairly spread out, but can't hurt. More hogs surgically in from the far south. Bomb goes off in the cores. A DGB set, yeah. And another DGB set. So wiped out a good portion of the hogs, but because of the surgical deployment, and he's got hogs in the bag, it's not bacon, doesn't end his raid. Drops a haste down. Why not? Queen still up, clean up whiz now dropped around the base, and last few, Springtrap at last defense going down now. Queen's on it as well. More cleanup whiz. Still got 4 whiz in the bag. So this is game over. CC Hound still not popped. May not do. Queen is on it now. It's going to go now. So that will probably take the queen down. But in the meantime, it's game over. No, queen does survive. And last storage goes down for a very nice 3-star. Well done, Marvin. Baby Dragon, Papa's Mini. Marvin cleans this one up as well. So we couldn't get Papa in the war, unfortunately. Weights didn't match, so he went over to war with PZ2 whilst this war was on, so that he could still do a war with his main, and they won that war easily. So what have we got here? We've got another Goho. Again, pretty heavy on the hogs. Shattered Goho. Usual thing. Golem's down. Whiz to create the funnel. Hero's in behind. Sends the wall breakers in to allow the king access to the queen. He does his job and hits her up. CC comes out. Interesting CC. So this was different. All archers possibly. They had quite a lot of hounds in their CCs. The odd P.E.K.K.A, I think 1 Golem. So both sides did actually mix it up. I mean, if you just see all hounds and Dragloon, you get the 1 hog law poison CC kill. So good job on both sides by mixing up the CCs a little bit. Certainly the P.E.K.K.A in the CCs did catch a couple of our first attackers out. In comes with the hogs. Semi-surgical deployment. Again, no bombs, I think, triggered with the initial push. But loads and loads of hogs. Start sprinkling them around the outside. Tesla farm there in the core. Bombs go off, but he has a heal in the bag to heal them back up. Double bomb set here is going to be a problem. Yeah, quite a big amount of bacon there. But last defense is going to go down, and then they'll hopefully turn around and get rid of those horrible little skeletons, which they do. So yeah, but again, he's got a large amount of whiz cleaning up around the outside, and still a decent pack of hogs going round. Giant and Golem are beating up the centralised CC. And again, it's game over with a haste in the bag. Not sure why he's bringing a haste for both these attacks, really, but didn't need it. So well done, Marvin. 6-star war against what were some much tougher bases than we normally see. Then we got Pip on his mini account doing 2 air attacks, which Pip is much more of a hogger, but opts for air with his mini, does it quite a bit. So just comes straight in, Pentaloon, no messing around. Can see from this base it was a first attack, and he was debating whether to try and lure, but I'm pretty sure there was going to be a hound in the CC, and if not, he had 2 poisons. You can still deal with a drag in play. So it's a low level queen. The queen dies pretty quickly, and he's just got pups cleaning up in the north, which are completely protected now because the loons have taken out the defences, and back end loons coming in. Final rage down to take out the rest of these defences. 1 hound still up. Not going to pop unless here we go, Tesla might take it down. Final rage down. No need for the poison. CC never even came out. Could have swagged his heroes. Didn't need them. Could have 3-starred without using them, but throws them down for cleanup. And we'll fast forwards. Yeah, very nice Pentaloon. Low level queen, you can do that. Don't need to worry about killing the queen beforehand. And if they've got a hound in the CC, it's like there's no CC. So really good job, Pip. First of his 6 stars. His second was on BJ, their side, who's a very new Town Hall 9 only guy. He's got level 2 queen now. So similar attack. This time does go for, checks the CC, 3 loons to see if there's anything nasty in there to lure out. I think this was possibly the first attack of the war, so we didn't kind of know what their CC composition was primarily. So nothing comes out, so he knows it's safe. Because the loons have got a long way to travel, opts to put them in first and then the hounds behind. The hound's obviously going to fly in front, and luckily no bombs triggered to really worry. So level 2 queen, absolutely no need to go in and kill that. He can just put loons in from each side. As soon as those loons pop, those pups are going to take that queen down in no time whatsoever under rage. She's dead. Another hound comes in on the backside. He's going to be lucky if any more of these hounds pop, because that base has been wrecked in double quick time. It's all over now. Even though, see, the disadvantage is when you've got low level ADs like that and loads of hounds, if you've got, as you can see now, all his loons are bunched up. He's got hardly any pups to clean the rest of this base up, but he's got huge amounts of time. I would opt for bringing one less hound and some minions, which is the equivalent of a popped hound. Drops his heroes, probably does need them this time. Swag Rage on the army camp, not needed. Does he drop his queen as well? Yeah, drops his queen, so we'll fast forward because it's just a slow death from here. Mouse will work. There we go. So yeah, very nice pip. I don't know if this was a penta or quad. But yeah, just good. Yeah, quad loon, not a Gola loon, just straight up La loon. Arguably didn't need the heroes on either attack, so well done. 6-star war. That's it. All in all, really, like I said, really fun war. Definitely have an appetite for a range of matchups now. Probably couldn't do them every war. They're pretty exhausting. You don't want to miss any of the attacks, so you're constantly online. I think we're all looking forward just to getting back to a good old farm war, smashing internet bases, but we'd certainly like to do some more of these. So hope you enjoyed the video. Till next time, guys, see you then.